everyone, and welcome to Instant Replay, where we give you our view on the most controversial plays of the week. I'm Simon Borg. We start in Houston. There was a question whether Terry Dunfield was offside on his equalizing goal. We freeze it for you. Good no call by assistant referee Mark Cahan. Another shot for offside in Columbus on Jairo Arrieta's first goal in the 32nd minute that tied the score at 2-2. This was a tough one to make for assistant Sean Hurd. Only with the benefit of a freeze frame can we say that Arrieta was slightly ahead of Revs left back Chris Tierney by the slimmest of margins. Staying at Cruz Stadium, Diego Fagundes earned a PK for the Revolution in the 80th minute, and referee Armando Villarreal got it right. Julius James used his left arm to pull back Fagundes for nearly the entire play. Interesting one at PPL Park. Does Ned Grabavoy get his hand or fist to the ball on this Danny Cruz corner kick? Even if he does make contact, Grabavoy's hand is curled around the post to brace himself for a collision. And he's not even looking at the ball. Correct decision by Jair Marufo. It's not a deliberate handball. In the same game, 81st minute, Union midfielder Brian Carroll chases the ball in the box, but he's knocked off the ball on a shoulder charge by RSL's Kwame Watson-Siriboe. Based on his reaction, the defender sure thought it was going to get whistled. That was a foul, and for me, it was a PK. Very similar situation in Montreal. 3 minutes into the second half, and Emiliano Dudar puts a shoulder charge on Montreal's Colin Warner in the box. That's excessive force on that challenge, more like a hockey check, and he didn't have a play on the ball. Good call by referee Matthew Forster to whistle for a PK. The officiating crew also made the right decision on the first Montreal goal. Assistant Brian Peschel keeps his flag down because DC defender Mike Chabala keeps Marco Di Vaio in play. Make it 3 for 3 at Stade Saputo, 82nd minute, and DC think they have a goal. Although Chris Pontius says he doesn't think it's a foul, he lowers his body and clearly undercuts Montreal goalkeeper Troy Perkins. To Perkins' former home, Geldwen Field in Portland, and even though referee David Gantar forgot where his red card was for a moment, and Vancouver manager Martin Rennie looks a little flabbergasted, there's absolutely no doubt this Darren Maddox high elbow deserved an ejection, whether or not he made contact with David Horst. Some may wonder why Kansas City's Aurelien Collin didn't get hit with the same punishment for this elbow on Heath Pierce of the Red Bulls. Collin's elbow goes up, and it doesn't seem to be part of the natural motion of going up for a header. He should have seen red, but only got yellow. And if the red didn't come out there, Collin should have seen a second yellow just 4 minutes later on the corner kick, where he recklessly flails the arm again and gets Wilman Conde in the back of the head. I wouldn't be surprised if the disciplinary committee had a second look. We take a second look at another arm to the head, this one in the second half of the LA-Dallas match. Dallas left back Jair Benitez is upset he doesn't get the call, and his arm comes up into the face of Mike McGee. The elbow doesn't make contact, but the hand does. The ref lets play continue, and assistant referee Anthony Vasoli doesn't flag it. But that was hardly the most controversial call of that match. That came early in the 11th minute. Galaxy defender Todd Donovan clips Fabian Castillo headed straight at goal. It looks like the foul denies a clear goal-scoring opportunity, and as harsh as it may have been that early in the match, it's a red card offense. The Galaxy won 2-0, and Donovan scored the second. Staying at the HDC, but this time for Chivas versus Seattle. A penalty was awarded to the Goats in the 38th minute. The cross comes in, and Seattle's Jeff Park goes after it a little awkwardly, and he seems to make contact with his right arm. This was hand to ball, even though Park's hand is fairly in line with his body. But it's a decisive deflection. If he misses making contact, the ball goes to the forward. Chivas forward Juan Agudelo made full contact with Seattle goalkeeper Michael Jasperning when he lunged for the ball in the 75th minute. The ball winds up in the back of the net, but referee Jose Carlos Rivero does well to whistle for the foul. Agudelo gives new meaning to the word sitter by basically taking a seat on the goalkeeper. That's all we have for this week. See you next time.